Now, thank you both so much for being here. Ansel, I'm a huge fan of yours, as you know, and you started acting when you were very young. Like, what age were you when you started? And was that the moment when you were like, that's what I'm going to do, I want to be an actor?
Well, I grew up in New York City, and my parents took me to see Oklahoma on Broadway.
Oh.
And I was 4 years old, and I remember vividly. I mean, it was giant, obviously, because you're 4, so everything's much bigger. And there was a guy with a lasso in the show who sings a song. He dances with the lasso while he's singing the song. And something about it just made me like, that's what I want to be. That's who I want to be. And from then on, I started, my parents gave me soundtrack to Oklahoma, Les Miserables, West Side Story.
Yeah.
And Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah.
And at Thanksgiving dinner, I sang "If I Were a Rich Man," walking around walking around the table, you know, and squawking like a peacock. You know what I'm talking about?
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at this. What about you, Jim? What was it the same for you? When did you start to become interested in being a performer?
I think that there has always been somebody inside of me that just wanted to perform. I mean, look at me, I'm wearing this outfit, I'm in all red. Okay, but I grew up in Northern California. I didn't grow up in a Hollywood family. Nobody was an actor or a performer in my family professionally. But I actually do remember this thing, and I don't know why I always want to bring up this detail that I was sitting on the toilet when this thing happened, but I was 6, and I remember being...
You were 6?
I remember being 6, and I remember sitting on the toilet, like, I don't know, why do I talk about this? When you're, like, little, you just, like, sometimes you're done, and you're
so nervous about what you're about to say.
Me too, me too. Anyways, I just remember my mom was in the kitchen, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, Mom. And she was like, what? And I was like, I need an agent. and it's one of my earliest memories.
Age 6?
Yeah.
How did you even know what an agent was?
I don't know. I don't know. I was a precocious kid, and yeah, I just remember asking her, and she was like, huh? Like, no.
This is great. Now, Ansel, I'm so excited for this film. Congratulations on West Side Story. The reviews are incredible.
Thank you.
You had the New York premiere last week at Lincoln Center. How was it watching the movie in a full movie theater?
Oh, it was so surreal, and like we had worked on this movie for so long, and it's such a big ensemble. There's jets and sharks, and then there's Leonard Bernstein's family was there, and you know, Justin Peck was there, and it was just like crazy energy. People were whooping and hollering at everything they saw on the screen. They were so excited, and we're just like so proud of the movie. So, and Steven Spielberg came out, and when he came out and gave such a great speech, I mean, that guy is like an amazing leader, an amazing public speaker, and everyone just went nuts. And I've seen it now 3 times. I'm going to see it again tonight, and I can't wait to see it again. And I heard you saw it yesterday.
You saw it last night.
I saw it last night, and I was floored, and you were absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm beyond excited to see it. I mean, obviously, the late great Stephen Sondheim, the lyricist of the show. Was he involved in the making of this movie? Like, did you get to meet him? Did you spend any time with him?
Yeah, we got to meet him. He came and graced us with his presence. We were so excited when he came, and I remember asking him, you know, how do you write your songs? And he said, it's all about the most simple lyric that gives the biggest message. And what's interesting about that is that he was in the recording sessions. And I mean, it was a little intimidating because here's Steven Spielberg, Stephen Sondheim, Leonard Bernstein, who wrote the music, his estate, his family was there. And I'm, you know, singing the song, and I can see through the window in the recording booth all of these faces, and I was intimidated that day, to be honest. And we didn't, of course, who would, you know, who wouldn't be? And at the end of that session, somehow I ended up just riding in the elevator, just me and Stephen Sondheim. And the session didn't go too well. And Sondheim turned to me and simply said, "The most important thing a young performer can have is confidence." And then turned away. That's all he said. And I kind of, said, we got out of the elevator, and I said to him, great to see you, and have a nice day. And he kind of looked at me like, think about what I just said. I didn't say anything else. And then he got in the car, and I had my hands in my pockets looking at the ground like, damn. But then I, took my head high and thought, yeah, that's all I got to do is be confident, I love doing this. I'm that kid who was around the table singing Fiddler on the Roof as a kid, like, no cares in the world. And really, being on that set, like, everybody was having the time of their lives. It was a dream production, amazing dancers, amazing singers. So it's just like an honor to have been in it. And that was great advice from the legend Stephen Sondheim, who I was so lucky to have worked with.